I'm looking at the numbers. I got one person out there. One person. I'm looking at the numbers. Let's see how many people show up today. Whoop. Alrighty. I'll wait and have some coffee. Hello, I see some people out there. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Mm-hmm. Let me know who you are. I see some people out there. Mm-hmm. We'll see who shows up. Hi, Tracy. Hi. Get in the chat. Let me know who's there. It's good to see everyone. I'm not dolled up today, all right? I have not been feeling well today. I'm not sick or anything. It's just I did not sleep at all last night. So I didn't sleep well last night. So, but you know what? It's all right. We're going to get through it, all right? I'm still in my, this is a pajama, all right? It's a pajama. And you can hear Chico in the back. He is tearing up something. Let me check. Oh, he's playing with this blanket. Can you hear him? Y'all make sure you give me a thumbs up as you come in and let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Give me a second. I am going to take care of something real quick. Yeah, chat it up. Chat it up, people. Tracy's got it right. Chat it up. All right. We got about 3 minutes before I'm actually supposed to start, but I like to try to get in here early and give you guys a chance to get in here and start talking in the chat. This has been, we got like 20, oh, we got quite a few people in here. Hey, everyone. It's so good to see you all. Oh, yes, Tracy. Yeah. It's good to see you in the chat, Tracy. It really is. I did want to let you all know that um my you guys know that I've been suffering from a pinched nerve in my back, sciatica. It was in my right hip, and it was pretty bad for a few days, like 4 or 5 days. And so it was just a matter of time. You know, that's what happens when you do something like that. And so it's much better now. I'm sleeping well and sleeping through the night. Just last night, I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? If you don't already know, I do play online games, okay? And last night I was up late till 3:30 in the morning, all right? And so I paid for it today. And so between me taking naps and I was taking Chico out for his walks, and that's pretty much all I got done today, except that I did I am continuing to finally get to the point where I have the Christmas decorations. And so I Hold on a minute. Chico, what are you doing back there? Calm yourself down, baby. He calmed himself down. He calmed himself down. Okay. All right, so where was I? Where was I with this? Tracy, help me keep online. All right, so I've finally got to the point where I could do things, and so we got the tree up. All right, I got the tree up, and I say we because I had someone come in and help me do that, and we got it decorated. I did not put them on video because I did not, to be honest, I didn't want to. All right, and so anyway, so it would require some permissions and things like that, and I didn't, yeah, I didn't want to go there. So what I did was is I I took a video of the Christmas tree. I finally got it up, and moving forward, this person is going to be coming in and helping me do some things. You know, just like an hour or two, and so right now they are on vacation. I told them don't worry about coming in until in January. And so they're going to help me with some things. All right. And so it's just, yeah. All right. So I am, hi, Virginia. It's good to see you. So I'm looking forward to having, you know, someone to kind of help motivate me as well, because I'm not letting them do things. We are working together to get it done. And so, anyway, let's have some coffee. So we got that done. And then today, they came over and we did a little bit more of putting my totes away that had my Christmas stuff in it. And I'm getting rid of a bunch of old Christmas decorations that I no longer need, want, nor am I going to use. And so I am doing a clean out of my Christmas ornaments and Christmas decorations. And part of the reason is because I'm bringing new stuff in. You also the Temu haul that I had. And so with the new stuff coming in, the old stuff needs to go out. So some old stuff, not all of it. And so some of the, you know, most memorable items I am going to keep, but for the most part, you know, ornaments that I have had that were relatively inexpensive, and I always shop after Christmas to pick up my ornaments for my tree and my decorations for the next year, because it's half off and 75% off. And so some of those things that I had in my decor were 20, 25 years old. All right. And so it was time for them to go. Okay. It was time. Some of them were when I was teaching school. Not only did I decorate at home, but I also decorated at school. I had a Christmas tree always in my classroom. And so all of my teacher ornaments, not all of them, but most of my teacher ornaments went out. All right. Because they were a good 20 years old. And so it was time. So I did that. I do too. I really enjoy the this Temu haul that I received. And so moving forward, I think I'm going to work on some more of the Temu campaigns and showing you some of the showing you some of the items that you can pick up from Temu. Like right now, this is not sponsored at all. I want y'all to know that. All right. But right now they do have like the Christmas clearance. So this is a good time to pick up, some clearance items through Temu. All right. And I have one video that I did today and one I'm going to do tomorrow, and that's it. I'm done for the Christmas videos. All right, I have 2 more that I need to do. 3 of my videos did not clear, and I know why. So, um, so I needed to make up those 3. So I figured it out. All right, and so I'm learning as I go. All right, I'm learning as I go. Okay, so that's enough about Temu. Let's move on. We spent about 2 or 3 minutes on that. So I am working my way through as well some of the items that I have on my shelf in my pantry. Remember when I did the total purge of all of the food out of my pantry that I could not have? There were some things that were canned that I had already on video and spent hours making and had canned them that is not on my eating plan, all right, but it is a better choice than, let's say, a hamburger with the bun or something like that. So I am, um, I am slowly working through using the soup specifically that I had canned on my shelf. And um, and so I am looking to use those items that I had canned in my pantry through January and February and into March. The rest of this month, January, February, and into March, so that I can look forward to taking the Verta plan and seeing how I am going to put items on my shelf using the Verta um, uh, items that I can have, creating things that is on my eating plan. Now, Stephanie says that in January she's going to be doing the 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge to get through all my stuff in the kitchen. I'm going to do the same thing. I do it every year. I did it last year, and I'm going to be doing it again this year. It's a great challenge. It's awesome. And if you have not gone over to see 3 Rivers, I suggest you do. Okay. It's an awesome channel, and this challenge is an awesome challenge for everyone to actually take a moment and go into your pantry and pull everything out of your pantry, clean the shelves off. And that's what I do is I start on one shelf and I pull everything out of it. I clean the shelf off. I check my jars that I canned, and I also, if I need to rearrange things, I do that, and I check the dates, and anything that is the best by date has been passed, I pull it out and put it on my counter. I put it in front of my face. And that bothered some people last year, but that's what I have to do for myself, and it's my house, okay? So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull things out of my pantry and put them right in front of my face on my counter, so that when I go to prepare a meal, that's the very first thing I'm going to go to is I'm going to go to the items that need to get used up. I do that with my freezers as well. As you know, I have 2 small freezers plus the one on my refrigerator. And I go through all of that as well. And anything that is a newer um, item that I have put in the freezer, because life happens and we tend to just toss things in the freezer and we don't rotate it. And so I pull everything out of the freezer. I do take it and defrost it if it needs it. And then I take the older item, then I take the more recent items, put them down in the bottom of the freezer, and the older items go on the top, so I know those are the things that I need to get used up. And one of my freezers is for all my veggies, and one of my freezers is for all my meats. And then the one on my refrigerator are already cooked and prepared meals, whether they're veggies or like casseroles and things like that, or chicken that I've already cooked up. And so that is ready to be used in dishes. All right. And so I look through all that and I use up what I need to use up. And so I'm looking forward to getting that done. Now, I did not go back and get me a second turkey. Remember that my refrigerator went out, and so I wasn't trusting the turkey that was in the refrigerator after it went out, and um, it did not get like hot, okay, but it was not at the proper temperature. And so I did not want to risk getting sick over it. And so I had already taken the turkey breast off, and put it in the freezer. So the remaining of the turkey went out, and I did that with, um, it happens. Things happen, all right. And so anyway, so I did not go back and get another turkey. I didn't, but I do have two hams. I have one that I'm going to be cooking this next week for Christmas, and I'm going to be doing it ahead of time. Along with, I'm going to be making up my favorite pork stew, the zucchini pork stew. And I'm going to get into the refrigerator and pull all of that produce out. And I do have cauliflower in there. I also have broccoli in there. I'm going to make broccoli cheddar soup. I have been really enjoying that broccoli cheddar soup, and it's really good for me. And so that broccoli that I picked up at the grocery store, I am going to make 2 pots of broccoli cheddar soup. I have 1 cup. Mama Baird had these in one of her videos, and I thought it was such an ingenious idea that I went ahead and purchased myself these items. And what they are they are where you can freeze 1 cup portions of soup and put it in the freezer and then let it freeze solid. And they're silicone, you know, items, silicone. Um, I thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that more than you know. Um, Everybody like that, please. Like it, okay? Um, and so I bought these. I think I got them from Amazon, and they're 1 cup portion where you can take soup, freeze it, and then pop them out of the silicone and put them in a Ziploc bag. No, not Ziploc. I'm using, what do you call them? Vacuum seal bags. And I'm putting them in vacuum seal bag, 1 portion, all right, size, so that I can either, I can cut it open and drop it into a pan and put it in, heat it up on the stove. Or I could, it could be a boiling bag. All right. So I can do that as well. And so I'm so glad that, that I got these silicone, like things that I can freeze up soup. All right. Because that's a quick thing that I can just go into the freezer and pull out and heat up for myself and thank myself and my future self will thank me for doing it now. And so I just want to thank you for that. Um, so I'm going to be doing that. I also am going to be making a side dish to go with my ham, and I'm going to be doing like um, a Christmas meal using some of the recipes that are Verta friendly. All right. Another thing that I wanted to tell you that this last week, um, Verta has a new item on their app on my phone that is it's really neat, and I'm looking forward to trying to get in there and look at the how this is going to work. All right. And AI is a new thing. And I'm always looking forward to trying out new items and new things. And so I am looking forward to hitting a menu on there, hitting a plan, and the up pops everything I need, including recipes and things like that. The problem that I have with it is that it's on the app and it's not on the web page. I cannot find it on the web page. And so what that means is that I can't have the app open and film as well because I film with my phone. And so I have yet to get a camera um, because I enjoy using my phone to do all my videos with. I know how to do it. It's a comfort zone for me. Everything I need is on my phone, and I do all my editing on the phone. And it makes it real simple and easy for me. And so this app, although it is interesting and I'm looking forward to kind of using it, I'm going to have to see how I'm going to work it in and see how AI generated recipes are going to work. If it is going to work. All right. And so Chico is whining because he wants out of my office, but he's not getting out because he tears things up when I'm not watching him. Okay. He's come out of his shell, everyone, and he's being a puppy. Okay. And so he's being a very good puppy, and he is getting into things, tearing things up, pulling things off of the table in the middle of my living room. He wants my attention, is what he wants. And so, he pulls on my clothes all the time. He bites my wrists when I am trying to edit videos, and uh, I love the puppy, but I forgot how much work it is to train a puppy. Okay. I forgot how much work it is. All right. Hmm. We have 28 people in here. And Stephanie, I saw that you got yourself a vacuum sealer. I hope you enjoy yours as much as I enjoy mine. I've had mine for about 3 or 4 years now. And I can tell you that the more that I use it, the more I enjoy it. I am doing less of the Ziploc bags and more of the vacuum seal bags. Um, I'm also learning how to freeze things up before I vacuum seal them. Okay. And so I used to do this all the time. Okay. I used to do this all the time with my mom. And I got out of it when life happened, got married, and went on and, did all the things of going to college and, having a career and then having a second career. And all of that kind of went to the wayside because I wasn't a homemaker. All right. I was a career person. And so Now that I'm retired, I'm enjoying going back to my roots. I really am. I'm enjoying that. Um, oh, okay, Stephanie. Your husband won it at the Christmas party. That's awesome, Stephanie. That's awesome. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I really do. Um, hello, Mukesh, and living in the moment. Hello, it's good to see you. Um, anyone else have any questions for me? I have not been doing my meal planning this week because I've been getting over the sciatica, pinched nerve, and then I've been life has been happening. All right, so, um, and so I haven't been, keeping up with what I had hoped I would, but life is happening. Um, are my feet still better? I have days where most of the days I'm not having as nearly as much pain as I was before. All right. Today was not one of those days. All right. I was having quite a bit of pain today, but it could have been a number of things. All right. I am, um, my blood, my blood sugars are good. My ketones are good today, but it was, yeah, it was difficult today getting my feet to do what I wanted it to do. It felt like they were stiff, is what it felt like, and it could have been because I didn't get much sleep last night. That's really what it could have been, and so it is what it is. All right, and like I said, I enjoyed my time doing gaming things and then enjoyed my time with people online and game. All right, and yeah, so and I paid for it today, which is okay. All right, I took a day and chilled out. um do y'all have any questions for me? Hmm? I told you guys I would be using this. Diabetes affects yours and they say it's normal. Okay, yeah, it is. All right. um Here's what I think it could be also that it's cold. Okay, I'm not used to the cold, and so I do know that the more that I get up and move around, um, and get my feet moving, the better off they feel. I know that, and so but today my heels were hurting, and so um, I could have taken a Tylenol every couple of hours and pushed my way through it. I could have done that, but I, to be honest, I spent most of my time resting up. Okay, and so that's probably what did it. That in the cool weather. There are times in my house that it's cooler in my house than it is outside, and part of it has to do with the fact that I don't turn my heaters on unless I have to. There's no point in me having heaters on throughout my house if Chico and I are in my office when I'm editing and um, answering comments and things like that. There's no point in me having a heater on in the living room and heating my entire house. There's just no point in it. And so, and yeah, he's biting my hand. So let me get him up here so you guys can see him. Say hello to the people, Chico. Say hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's in his sweater um, today. He is in his sweater today that a viewer purchased for me. Um, Tracy, where did I get my palm tree platter? I'm going to tell you the truth, all right? A family member of mine, one Thanksgiving, I think it was. It was either Thanksgiving or Christmas, gave me some leftovers on it, and I went to wash it up and put something on it to because that's what you do, all right? And they told me they didn't want it back. So it was a gift with a whole plate of food. And so that's where I got it from. It was a gift. Um, mm, um, okay, I'm living in the moment. I'm reading, and I get that you wear down really fast. Okay, I do that as well. And the way that I help myself get things done is that I will say, okay, this is what I need to get done. Set a timer for 10 minutes, all right? And do as much as you can in the 10 minutes. And when the timer goes off, then you go and take a break and rest your back, whatever is hurting, and rest it for 20. And then go back and set the timer again for 10 minutes. And that's how I get things done sometimes, all right? And so that helps me motivate me that I'm getting things done. All right. So anyway, so I'm y'all see this? Mm-hmm. And so I just, living in the moment, just take it easy on yourself. All right. Right? Mm-hmm. The important thing is that you move as much as you are able to move without hurting yourself. Okay. And if you need help in the house, if you need help, there is um, resources out there. There is. Um, Especially, I don't know how old you are, but if you're a senior um, and you're 65 and older and you're on Medicare or Medicaid or one or the other or both, you do qualify for a home health care provider that can come in and help you. You do qualify for that. If you take the time to have the state evaluator come out and let them know what it is that you need help with. Ask me how I know. I used to do that for people. I used to help them get themselves qualified for it. All right, so um, Laura Lee, hi, how are you? I don't want his nose in my mouth here. Um, what do you do for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Oh, Merry Christmas and God bless. All right, Laura Lee, that's a good question. All right. Um, Typically Christmas Eve, I spend it with family members. Um, on I have two sides of the family, and one side celebrates Christmas Eve, and the other side celebrates Christmas Day. And so the side that celebrates Christmas Eve, I generally spend the day with them. And then on Christmas Day, um, the other side of the family is usually with their respective family. Like my sister is with her children and grandchildren and things like that. I I did not have any of my own children. I did have kids that lived in my house, okay? And they lived in my house um, throughout their formative years. And but they respectively have their own houses and families and parents to go to. So um, typically I spend it by myself Christmas Day, which is not a bad thing. I never have seen it as a bad thing. And um, so yeah, um, see, this, he's, okay. He's a licker. How many of y'all have a puppy that likes to lick or a dog that likes to lick? It's the grooming, okay, is what they're doing. And so, um, yes, living in the moment, and that's good. That's good that you do it. You just take breaks, and there's that's okay to do that. And yeah, all right. So here y'all get to see Chico. Okay, Tracy, I'm not a senior yet, but I've been offered home assistance. Some insurance pays for it. Yes, Tracy, they do. They pay for it for people that are seniors or that they have a disability, um, or that they need assistance in their homes. All right, and so if if you need it, if you are not able to get your stuff done and you need it and you qualify for it, you might as well um, go ahead and see if you can, if you want to. All right. I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, but if you need the assistance, then um, you've worked your life for it. All right. And so go ahead and see if you can get it. Okay. Living in the moment. I got you. Too many horror stories of them. All right. Well, um, I'm so sorry that you've heard the horror stories, but um, like I said, I did that for a while when I semi-retired from teaching and through COVID, and I loved it. And the people that I worked for absolutely loved having me in their houses, helping them. Exactly, living in the moment. All right. Yeah, and that's why I tell you that I tell myself I get up after I've done editing or answering comments and I say take 10 minutes and go do what you need to do. And that's what I do. I set a timer, 10 minutes, and then boom, um, I take a break. Now, um, not all home health care providers are you know are bad. I'm telling you, my grandmother had a home health care provider, and her name was Wendy, and we loved Wendy just like she was one of the family, and we treated her like that as well. We treated her like she was part of the family. And she was with my grandmother for many years. Hi, Bobby. Now, would you say, Bobby? That was supposed to say, I just saw you, you're live, not alive. Okay. All right, Bobby. Hi, Susie. I just found your channel not long ago. Just saw you were live. Okay, I got you. I see you were doing the low carb diet. I was wondering where you got the 30 grams of carbs per day. For weight loss, should it be 20? Um, Bobby, that's a good question. And the answer to that is it came from my diabetic doctor. They said they wanted me to have 30 total carbs a day. Now, remember that I'm not doing net carbs, I'm doing total carbs. So most times when people are on like the keto diet, they're on the net carbs. But for me, it's total carbs, and that's not a lot of carbs. All right, that's 10 carbs a meal and none on my snacks. So, y'all see this? He's such a puppy. Chico is such a puppy. Y'all see this, right? Yes, it is. Net carbs is a total ratio than total carbs. It is for sure. But that was a really good question, Bobby Young. It was. It was a really good question. All right. Do y'all have any? It's 40 minutes into the show. Do y'all have any more questions for me? Um, I really appreciate you guys coming in and watching. Oh, you do total carbs too? It's different for each person. All right, Bobby. Bobby, it's different for each person. And that's why I say I got it from my doctor. And so if your doctor has you doing 20 carbs, um, then you do what your doctor tells you. All right. But for me, my doctor said 30. So, and I'm losing the weight, but I'm also doing like 4 or 5, sometimes 6 walks a day with Chico. Today was 4. All right. All right. He's wanting down. I'm going to let him down. There you go, Chico. You want back up here? Oh, I know what you want. Um, Tracy. Um, okay. All right. Let me give Chico a little treat. I do have his treats here. There you go. Um, Kenberry. Okay, I'll check him out, Bobby. Sure will. A carb is a carb, and I agree with you there, Bobby. But like I said, with my doctor told me that it came from my doctor, and he's the one that told me that I'm carb intolerant, which is a better definition of the type of my diabetes. Is that the carbs were actually causing inflammation in my joints, was causing my feet to go numb, was causing my feet more importantly was causing the pain in my feet. And so it's working for me. And so yeah, so Chico is wanting my attention here. Okay. Ow! Boy, get up here. It's not okay to bite me. No, it's not. Okay. No, Tracy, I'm not cooking. Yeah, I'm not eating. I'm not cooking in the live. All right. I typically don't cook on the live. I guess I could if you guys wanted me to, but getting the cameras in the correct angles proves difficult in my kitchen. Y'all see that? You see, he bites. Okay, I gotta keep him from biting. Okay, he helped you along. Okay, Bobby. All right. So anyway, so I don't typically do cooking live. I guess I could, but the way that my kitchen is arranged, it makes it kind of difficult to cook on a live. And so, and then on top of it, you got to add Chico into the mix. And so you can see that Chico is Chico is, he's a handful in and of himself, all right? You can see this, okay. Chico is 6 months old. In January, he will be going in to have his surgery done. And yeah, he'll be going in to have his surgery done and his first heartworm once a year shot. In where I live in the Houston area, and heartworms is a serious problem here. And so um, he does need to have heartworm medication here, and he cannot take the oral medication. We tried it and it made him very sick. So that's actually on a video. And so I gave it to him, and then he threw up while it was on a video. And it was, in fact, the medication that he threw up. So, all right, Bobby says we got a corgi, 5 months old. A lot of work, those puppies. You see this? Look at this. Okay, he's going to crawl over the back of me and he's going to fall. Okay. Okay. He is a freak. He is a handful. All right. I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Are you in Texas? Yes, I'm in Texas, Houston. And I do go to HEB. And yes, HEB is a Texas company. I'm going to put him down again. And it is a Texas company, and they shop locally for their produce and stuff. That's why I like to go there, is because most of their produce is local, and so it's locally grown and sourced. So I like to go to HEB for my produce and my meats as well. And so I know that it comes from the state of Texas because it's a Texas company. They are pretty reasonably priced, and you can catch some really good sales there as well. I think I went over some of the ads that I pick up there while I'm there, and I'm not going to need to be going to get any meat anytime soon, because when they have meat on a very, very good price, I pick it up. And twice I have gotten before Thanksgiving and before Christmas, I got $10 coupon or $10 off a grocery haul. And so I went in and I stocked up on meats. That's what I did. And some produce and cheeses. I did get some cheeses as well. So Chico is 6 months. He's going to be 6 months in January. 6 months in January. The vet has his age written down. Yes, Bobby. Yes, Chico is fully potty trained. He actually, I took him out the very first day I got him, and got him every hour going. That's why I'm walking a lot with him. And so now he has figured out that he goes to the wall where I have his leash, and he pulls it off when he needs to go out. And he's done it several times on some videos. Like, I've stopped the video and said, did you guys see on the back where he pulled off his leash off of the wall? And I would stop the video so I could take him out for for a walk because he now tells me when he needs to go for a walk. He also knows that 5:30, 6 o'clock is the last walk of the evening, and so he doesn't go until in the morning when he wakes me up. He sleeps with me, so he wakes me up in the morning when he's got to go. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's pulling the leash off the wall to let me know he needs to go for a walk. Oh, okay. Well, Chico loves to snuggle up with me at night. And so he never leaves the bed. Never. I get up and go to the restroom 2 or 3 times a night. Chico never leaves the bed at night. Mm-mm. All right. It has been 50 minutes. And so, do you guys have any more questions? It has been, I think it's been a really productive live today, and we have 41 people in here. So if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, 41 people in here, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It makes a huge difference in my channel. And if you enjoy things like canning and preserving and food bank hauls and grocery hauls and low carb recipes, going along with me on my trips wherever I'm going, subscribe and come and watch. All right. I love having you guys come in and spend time with me every week on my live and leaving comments down below. It all makes a difference. Having chat going and y'all commenting in chat and then leaving comments down below after the live is over, it makes a difference. It really does. And it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost a thing, just your time. And I do want to thank the person that gave me the super chat. I appreciate it. It's available there. But I don't require it, nor do I ask for it. Okay. But I do thank the people that do. Okay. It makes a difference. All right. Yes, Grandma Teresa, I know you've been subscribed for a while. And so I am so pleased with all that you guys have done with me. And I will see you guys on videos this next week. And I will take you along with the activities that I have planned. And I am going to do a full Christmas video this week on a full dinner, a full meal, and sides that are carb friendly. And I'm going to be using broccoli as well as cauliflower in those recipes. And I got from a food bank haul, I got some cucumbers, so I'm going to be making a cucumber tomato salad to go along with that. And so those are going to be my sides. So y'all stay tuned and watch and see what recipes that I pull up for those things. One thing you guys know is I love that broccoli cheddar soup. It is so good. It is so good. And it's really easy for me to freeze up and have it really readily available for me to just heat up a cup of it and have a meal. And I'm also, like I said, going through my pantry, going through the items that I have already canned up that it's not quite on my eating plan, but it's a better choice than, let's say, the potatoes and macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, the high carb stuff. It is a better choice, but it's not really on my eating plan. But hi, Madison. Y'all hear that? Chico is digging a hole in the carpet. Okay. Chico. I love this puppy, but he is such a handful. Okay. And so I've got to keep him distracted. Okay. Madison, it's so good to see you. And I'm so glad you found me. And I'm so glad that you also um, subscribed because you're chatting. So you subscribed. All right. I want to thank you all for coming in and doing a pajama party with me, okay? This Sunday. And I will see you guys next Sunday live. And throughout the week, I'll see you. You guys be blessed because you guys bless me each and every day just by showing up.